Yes, I gotta get you up out this bitch, please. Bye, bye, bye. I need to get you off my live. Thank you. Okay. What I'm about to say, I shouldn't have done this in a YouTube video, but I ain't never think I would ever speak on this shit in life. So I'm only gonna speak on it right now because I know every time I go live, they post my videos on YouTube. So the reason why I'm speaking on it right now, because I'm just gonna speak on it and then leave it alone. Because after I speak on this shit right here, and I tell y'all this, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I'm finna jump off of social media and I'm gonna be done. Like, I'm gonna be gone. Like, get back to YouTube. Yeah, I'm gonna get back on YouTube, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm taking a break. Like, after I tell my story real quick, I'm hopping off the internet and I'm just gonna be done with the internet for right now. Like, after this, I'm gonna be done. But anyways, all right. So why I don't fuck with my family like that? Y'all, should I turn the comments off? Let me turn the. I think I'm gonna turn the comments off because I don't want to see no comments. I'm gonna turn the comments off. All right. So the reason why I don't fuck with my family like that is because, like, I honestly feel like my family don't fuck with me. I honestly feel like my family really don't care about me, or they don't fuck with me like that. And it's just like, my mama, she got 6 kids. My mama got 6 kids, but I feel like my mama ain't never really cared about me. And I got my own dad. Like, all my brothers and sisters, well, never mind, they all ain't got the same dad, but majority of my sisters and brothers, they all got the same dad. So it's just like, me having my own daddy, it's like my parents they treated me different. Like, everybody always treated me different. And then not only that, my stepfather, he had got upset because I wasn't his child. So he had tried to kill me when I was a baby. Like, when I was a baby, he had tried to drown me. When I was a baby, he had tried to drown me and shit like that. And then my mama, she never said nothing about it. My mama, she had tried to cover it up. When my own stepdaddy tried to drown me, my mama, she tried to cover it up. She really ain't never said nothing about it. Okay, but then it's like, me, I still tried to rock with him and get him a chance. So then it's like, boom. Then we end up moving to Georgia. And then it's like, when we moved to Georgia, he had his cousin named Twin. He had his cousin named Twin, and he's a twin. And his cousin, he used to get me to suck his dick and shit like that. And then he used to touch on me and shit. I wasn't nothing but, like, at the time I was 4 years old. I wasn't nothing but 4 years old, and he used to touch on me and shit like that. He used to try to get me to, like, suck his dick and stuff like that. And then one time I was gonna go tell on him, and he hit me in the eye with a book. So then it got to the point where, like, that's just how it was. And then he used to touch on other little kids too. Cause I had this god sister, and I'm not gonna say her name and shit like that, but I had this god sister, and he used to touch on her too. So he used to touch on me, and he used to touch on her. So then, like, as I started growing up, it's just like, I ain't never tell my mama them because my mama was gonna always be like, oh, I'm a liar, I'm messy, and she's so I was a drama queen. So then one of my uncles, he started touching on me. And that's when he had started touching on me and shit. He used to sit me inside his lap and bounce me up and down in his lap and shit like that. I guess he was trying to fuck with me. I don't know what he was trying to do. But he used to bounce me up and down in his lap. Like, he used to sit down, he used to sit on the bed, and he'll put me on his lap, and he used to bounce up and down, 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 up and down. So he used to do, like, shit like that to me. And then, like, he used to jack his dick and ask me to suck it. So then it's just like, after that shit, I just start being gay. So I started being gay and stuff like that. And then that's when I started, like, doing gay shit. You know, I started doing gay shit, like, with the little kids in the neighborhood. And I just started being super gay and shit. So then, then we had went to then just like I had my own stepfather, he had ended up going to jail or prison or whatever it was. He ended up going to prison. And then that's when my mama, she lost all her kids and shit like that. So then when my mom had lost all her kids and stuff like that, I had started living with my godparents. So then, long story short, my mama came back and she got... So my mom took me to Miami, Florida, and we had moved to Miami. Then we moved to Miami. That's when shit started getting crazier because, hold on, y'all, my phone finna go dead. I'm trying to put on the charger. But then that's when we had moved to Miami, Florida and shit like that. And then we moved to Miami, Florida. That's when, like, I started doing, like, real gay shit. So then it was this man. He used to live by us and stuff like that. And he used to sell frozen cups. He used to sell frozen cups, pickled eggs, and hot sausage and shit like that. So then I thought he was fine. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I thought the nigga was fine. And he always used to stare at me. So then when I turned 13 years old, he invited me to smoke with him. So I had went to smoke with him. And then that's when he had got me to suck his dick inside the car. So then that's when I sucked his dick. And then that's when he was trying to fuck me. But it wouldn't work because I never, like, did that part yet. So it didn't work out for me. So when it didn't work out, he just got me to suck his dick. Then he gave me $20 and shit like that. So then, boom. So I didn't tell my mama about it and shit like that. I just kept on, like, doing, like, little gay shit. But I used to do it, like, secretly and shit like that. So then it's just like shit like that. So then just like I grew up, I had moved back to Georgia. Then when I moved to Georgia, I started I call myself trying to be like check gang and shit like that. And I started trying to like gang bang and I tried to be a hood nigga so people wouldn't know that I was gay. And then the whole time like I was being a hood nigga, I was gay and shit like that. But my mom, she never gave a fuck. My mama ain't never come ask me what I was doing. She never cared about what I was doing or what I had going on. So then when I turned 16 years old, I had got me an apartment. I got an apartment at 16. I had got an apartment in my brother's name. So yeah, I had ended up getting me an apartment and shit like that. And then it was just like that for me until I came out. So then my stepdad, my mama boyfriend, he be doing meth and shit like that. Like he be getting high off of meth. And when he had, like, the reason why I didn't want to live with my mama or live with my grandma them is because when I had first moved to Atlanta, I had spent a night with them. And when I spent a night with them, he was high as fuck on meth. And when he was high on meth, he kept on walking past me. And I'm like, why the fuck he keep walking past me? But I'm thinking, like, this my stepdaddy. I'm like, this my stepdaddy. This nigga known me my whole life, even though he tried to kill me when I was a baby, you feel me? This nigga known me my whole life, so he wouldn't try no weird shit. But he just kept walking past me. So he finally went upstairs. So when he went upstairs, I looked up. And then when I looked up the stairs, he pulled his dick out. So then when he put his dick out, I was disgusted. Because I'm like, what the fuck? Like, now my mama husband just put his dick out on me. So it's just like, after that, I left. And I just didn't go back because I didn't know how to tell my mama. Like, you know, he did that to me. So it's just like, now my mama, she just making it seem like, oh, I be trying to bash her. But I never spoke on none of this shit. All this shit I ever been through, I never spoke on it. I never got on social media about it. I just went on about my life, went on about my business, you know, did what I had to do. So now it's like, now my mama trying to make it seem like she always been there for me. She's trying to be the real best mama, but she not trying to be a real best mama because when I've been out here sleeping in cars and shit like that and I ain't had nowhere to go and I was sleeping from hotel to Airbnb to sleeping in cars and shit like that, she ain't never got down, you know, she ain't never did nothing for me. Like, she ain't never tried to get me up out my situation or none of that. So she got mad. My mama had got mad at me because I had posted on Facebook and I basically just, like, started venting to Facebook and I just told everybody, like, what I've been going through, how I've been having, like, how I've been sleeping in cars, sleeping in hotels and Airbnbs. And then she felt like I was trying to, like, destroy her character, talk about, like, shit like that. So now we got a real bad, fucked up relationship. I don't like her. She don't like me. And it's just that. So now that's where we stand. Now we stand over. Now I just don't fuck with them. So everybody be like, everybody wonder why I am the way I am. That's why I am how I am. So that's why I do what I do. That's why I act the way I act. And that's why I talk the way I talk, because I never had no family support. Like, I never had people really support me. You done came a long way. Alvo, fuck them folks, honestly. What happened on y'all Florida trip? On our Florida trip, she used me. On my Florida trip, she really just used me. Like, she didn't give a fuck about spending time with me. My mama did not want to spend time with me on a Florida trip. My mama only invited me to the trip because my mama needed $300. I had just played raffles on Instagram, and I made on like $700 or $800 on Instagram from doing raffles. So my mama had wanted me to use my money to pay for the trip. So I paid for the trip because I put my money in for the trip. Only reason I put money in for the trip because I thought me and my mama was gonna spend time together, but it didn't go like that. It didn't go like that. And then it went to my stepdad. He tried to fight Josh and shit like that, and it just was too much. And then my mama tried to fight me, and then it was just too much. Alvo, are you cool with any of your siblings? I mean, I only talk to one of them. Well, I'm cool with two of them, but we're really cool with three of them, but we don't talk. Me and my siblings, we don't talk. We don't talk at all. When you blow and make it up out, that is when they gonna need you for real. Have you ever tried therapy? No. No, my mama not. I don't know. My mama not on drugs, but her husband on drugs. He on meth. No, I didn't get to see my other family. No, I don't got no grandparents. Both of my grandmas dead. Yeah, my mama really she chose her husband over me. Like, my mama don't give a fuck about me. Like, I got in a car accident. My mama didn't even text me. I got in a car accident. My mama didn't even call me. My mama didn't text me. My mama didn't check up on me. My mama ain't did none of that. Like, I got in a car accident, and I tried to call my mama earlier to tell her that I got in a car accident, and the car had flipped 2 times and shit like that. And when I tried to call her, and as soon as I was like, Mom, I got in a car accident. She was like, oh, okay. She was like, I'm at work. And she hung up. So I'm like, damn. All right, then. Like, I guess the bitch want to be rude. So, yeah, she don't give a fuck about me. But if I would have called her and said, your husband got in a car accident, she would have said where, when, how, and flew. She ain't even got down, check up on me or nothing. Like, if I would have died last night, she would never knew. If I would have died last night, she would not have known I died. Like, my mama, and it's all crazy, my mama don't like me because I'm gay. Because my mama told me, when we went to Florida, my mama told me that the outfit that I had on, that people was not going to let me in the hotel. And I'm like, how they not going to let me in the hotel? Because she was like, because of what you got on. And I'm like, because I'm gay. Like, mama really just don't make sense. She don't make sense at all. Yeah, and it just on that shit like that. So and it like it's so crazy how the internet go. It's so crazy how the internet go. Like, everybody want me to be most hated on the internet so bad. Like, Ace, Gutter, all them, they got my main account deleted. And my main account ain't even get deleted. That shit got suspended. Like,